If you watch Phantom of the Opera, you know that towards the end, the Phantom kidnaps Christine and takes her down to his lair, and the plot thickens, right? It gets pretty intense. Yeah, this guy's about to get pretty intense right now. We're going to perform the indicated operation. We've got addition and subtraction. Ooh. So let's see how this works. First, we need to find the least common denominator, but before I even do that, I need to see what I can get to simplify. This x squared minus 5x. I'm going to factor out an x. And that gives me x times the x minus 5, right? So, what's my least common denominator? Everything in the denominator is factored, and that's what I should do first. Well, it's going to be x times the x minus 5, right? Basically, what we're looking for in the least common denominator is all these denominators need to be represented in the least common denominator. The x minus 5 in this first fraction, it's represented. The x times the x minus 5 in the second fraction, it's represented. And the x in the third fraction, it's represented. So I need to make sure I get representation. I also want to make sure I get the least common denominator. Because, for example, if I try to make this x squared and x minus 5 squared, right, because I have 2 x's here, and an x minus 5 here, and an x minus 5 here. In fact, I'm going to say it's not this. That's not my least common denominator, okay? I want my least common denominator. If I put this extra fluff in here, that's overkill. So that's crazy talk, man. That's like the Phantom of the Opera hearing a musical that's just totally discordant with him, right? He goes, makes him nuts, and he rips it up and throws it away kind of thing. Yeah, that's what's going on. All right, in this case, I need to have music. It needs to be in harmony. Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. So, here I've got x minus 5. I'm missing the x. So I'll multiply top and bottom by an x. Here I've got the entire common denominator, so I'm good there. Here I'm missing the x minus 5. So I'll multiply numerator and denominator by an x minus 5. So let me clean this up now. I'm going to write this, so since I've got my least common denominator, I'm going to write this all as one fraction. 6x plus x minus 35 minus 2 times the quantity of x minus 5. And it's all over x times the x minus 5. Alright, so this thing's hideous looking, right? It's just really ugly. Well, this is the part where the good guys come downstairs and they're trying to find Christine. You know, they got their torches and everything, and the Phantom's like seeing that the end is near. Yeah, that's what's coming up here. Give me just a minute. I'm going to hit pause. Feel free to try to work this out on your own, by the way. But I am going to hit pause so I can transpose what I've got here to the top of the board so I have more room to write the rest of this. Okay, my next step is going to be distributing the negative 2 through. So I'm going to have 6x plus x minus 35 minus 2x minus 10 all over x times x minus 5. Right? And this would be like the Phantom trying to lay little traps down on his, as these guys are trying to come down to save their Christine. I got a little trap I just set for you. I hope you picked up on it. And it's right there. I've talked about this in other videos. A negative 2 times a negative 5 is a positive 10, right? Hope you didn't fall for my trap. I'm going to collect like terms now. 6x, that's like a 1x there. So 6x plus 1x, that's 7. Minus 2, that's 5x. And now I've got negative 35 plus 10, that's a negative 25. And it's all over x times the x minus 5. Okay? So, if you draw a box around this thinking the end is at hand, thinking it's like, yeah, I factored everything out, we're good to go. Simplified, we're good there. Put a box around your answer. Okay, the Phantom's got one little trick up his sleeve right now. And it's not yet, right? If I'm not mistaken, in the end, didn't the Phantom disappear in the end of the musical? I think he did. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I think he did. So he had a little surprise up his sleeve at the end. And here, I got a surprise for you. Let's factor out a 5 in the numerator. It gives me an x minus 5. My denominator is still type x times the x minus 5 there. Oh. The x minus 5's drop out. In the end, my answer is only 5 over x. That is the end of the phantom of math.